Now, Power, I know you've been hooping on 2K for a long time, but for fans that are new of your game and your content, talk about your journey with 2K. Where did that begin?
I got 2K14 not because of Park. I didn't even know that was a mode. I got it because I liked my GM. And then I loaded in. I was like, this Park thing is pretty cool. And in 2K16, I started taking it really serious. And I originally got known through content and everything because I was the third Legend 5 in the game. With Legend 5, if you don't know, there was the highest rep in 2K16. So I was playing here in high school. I had perfect attendance too. Come home every single day. 15,000 games played. I had a quota, playing 50 games per day. And I hit Legend 5, and my name and everything blew up because I had 3,000 viewers and there were people watching me hit Legend 5. So that's kind of how my content journey began. I kept making videos.
I love that. And for those that don't know, we've actually crossed paths on the court together, and I think a couple times against each other in the park before.
The first 2K person to ever kind of acknowledge me was you. And I put up on you. It's a video on my channel. You can look at it. It's Power versus LD2K. I put up. I'm like, I'm about to expose LD2K. Expose, man. And I dropped you off. I won, of course. And I tweeted you like, LD2K, get dropped off. And you actually responded. You said GG, and that's when you originally followed me back. So I always appreciate that.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's MP in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the center. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
And so off the tip, it's Minnesota. Can't connect from short range. Now, here's MP. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
White with it. MP outside. Drills it from outside. MP's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randle. He's guarded by Williams. Randle no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's MP. He has 5. Williams against Randle. Williams attacking. And the slam by Williams.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Edwards can't hit. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside, White. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Randle gets to Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Shoots over McDaniel. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Now here's Conley. This game had 12. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe it. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Giddey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Pass to McDaniels. Here is Edwards. And here is McDaniel. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Edwards is good for 3.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Kicks it out to MP. They get the rebound. And it's Vucevic missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
Giddey against Conley. To the middle. Here's MP. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Randall. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Here's McDaniels. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks to Vucevic. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley left side. Back to Randall. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Giddey. And the layup falls.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Passes it to Williams. McDaniels against MP. Now here's Giddey. Guarded closer. That one falls. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Conley. It's all in by the Bulls.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Edwards. 35 points for him last game against Sacramento. The pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by MP. Outside Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dean comes in for Williams. Osumu, he's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against Sacramento. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Ball. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Knocked away. And stolen by MP. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Smith.
Oh! My goodness. Terrific throwdown by Jalen Smith. He stuck it right to him that time.
Timberwolves shooting just 35% to start the game. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Alexander Walker. And the rejection by MP. Ball, the pass to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now a 7-point Bulls lead. And so it's Minnesota with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward. He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
Here's Ball. Still yet to score. He kicks it to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Reed. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Smith with the defensive effort. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. And MP throws it down.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Reed in the post. He's against Smith. Reed gets the bucket.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now, here's Ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Now, here's Dosunmu, defended by DiVincenzo.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's DiVincenzo. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Alexander Walker. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one's good. MP.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Dillingham. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. For 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So for Chicago right now, Carter out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Timberwolves trail by 9. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Reid. From outside, off the mark. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. First free throw is good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the Timberwolves on the break. For 3, Edwards. Rebound collected by LaVine.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. White, he's checked in for Chicago. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Over Carter. They get it back.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And finished off by Williams.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5 to the inside. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Carter outside. Outside Williams. Reid with the block.
Great denial by Reid. Boundless energy he brings.
Tries again. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Edwards.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Outside, White. Driving to the basket. And White with the stuff.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Now, here's McDaniel. Defense right on him. From 13, here's Reed. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Vucevic has got 9.
Coming into this league, Vucevic didn't have this shot. Now, you've got to respect him from deep.
Now, here's McDaniels. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Even Shenzo can't hit it.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity for mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kobe White.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And he makes the first. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Here is Conley after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. The pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Vucevic. Gobert, no good. The Bulls leading by 15. MP passes to Vucevic. That's good from Williams, the assist by Vucevic. 10 points for Williams.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And checking out Chicago, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Williams. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's MP. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
That one goes. Count it.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Conley into the lane. Over Giddey. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 19. Over in the corner, White. Back to MP. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here is Conley after the made shot from MP. It's Edwards on the wing. White covering, and the shot goes down.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Giddey against Conley. And a wide open look for MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 53 points, and that was his season high. He really lit it up. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Devin?
And David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Move inside by Edwards.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Zach LaVine comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw good, Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And Edwards drops them both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
There's Ball with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Ball's got 5 now.
Checking out Ball. This guy plays with a pace and smoothness and fluidity that's impressive.
Randle surveying the D. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Temperatures are dropping, but every young star on this list has been red hot all season. Here now a look at the rookie race as we see the best of the best around the NBA from all the first-year players in the league. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award
at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Ball. An MP with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 15. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Oh!
Wow! Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Ball. 1:15 left here in the second. No good with the layup.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Dillingham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And that one falls for Dillingham.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And he makes both free throws. 1:04 left to play here in the half. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Alexander Walker. Dosunmu finds MP. Right wing. Right side, Ball. That one good for 2. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Ball likes that pick and roll action now. He's excellent at running. He's got a lot of experience doing it. He knows when to pass it or when to take the shot himself.
Another miss by Minnesota. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basket.
Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 13. Dillingham with it. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
There's Ball with the 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters,
You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dillingham in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Randle. After the miss from MP. Edwards can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. And that one, good. Dillingham's got 11 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Giddey with the drive. MP right side. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Dillingham. And they recover it. Randle gets to Conley. The feed to Gobert. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And here is Giddey. He's got 8, and there it is for him. He's got 10.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Dillingham. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And White kicks to MP. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley, the pass to Randle. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 9. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Giddey against Conley. Giddey, the pass to MP. Count it, good. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
MP against McDaniel. Kicks it to Conley. Randle right side. From 10 feet out, it's good. Randle's got 9 points.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randle can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
Giddey, the pass to MP. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
The first one falls.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
Minnesota foul, Mike Conley. First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Timberwolves trail by 9. Bounce pass Conley. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first free throw is good. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And Williams drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit. MP outside. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Giddey. Back to Williams. Lock at 6. Vucevic trying to get open. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. They trail by 11. Here's McDaniels. Yep, that one goes in there. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
And you look at Edwards. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Gobert against Vucevic. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Gobert.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the Bulls pick up 2. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Up and in from the low block. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Carter, the pass to MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And the Timberwolves call time. MP's really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
The Timberwolves with their lead.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Williams. Here's White after the basket by Minnesota. Softly drops in the floater. White's got 6.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Reid. That one off the back iron and out. The Bulls leading by 15. Smith outside. Bulls moving the ball around. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Over LaVine. Moves back up. And it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And it's White missing. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's DiVincenzo. Buries it down low. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's MP. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Horton Tucker's checked in for MP. Dosumu comes in for White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Javon Carter. Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. Now, Horton Tucker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Dillingham's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 12. Alexander Walker with the ball. Still scoreless. Pass to Dillingham. Timberwolves keep it alive. And Levine with the block.
And what a block from Levine. Love seeing him be so engaged on defense.
And that one drops for him. Ball's got 9.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he'll go right through your chest, all shy away from the contact.
For Chicago, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now, here's Reed. He's got 7.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Out to the wing. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 5. Kick out to Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Handle no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And so Levine nails both of them.
You know, when you think of Zach Levine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Reed's got 11 points.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
It's stolen by Randall. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, and he nails it just in time. time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's MP in at the three, the small forward. Chicago leading by 14. Here's LaVine. Good work there as it goes.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for LaVine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Conley scanning the floor. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. Edwards gets it done inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Edwards against MP. 5 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Another shot. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. That belongs to the Bulls. Number 25, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Oh, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Giddey against Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That belongs to the Bulls. Josh Giddey, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Giddey. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. Randall finds Conley. Back to Randall. It's up a 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
On the wing, Giddey. Back to MP. Just 4 to shoot. And the wing jumper offline. Timberwolves trail by 15. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
At the line for Minnesota, Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 14. Giddey goes in. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Giddey against Conley. The pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley left side. He kicks to McDaniels. Offline with his 3.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Giddey the pass to MP. And the Bulls another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by MP. On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley against Giddey. And nothing is falling for him right now. Chicago leading by 22. MP deciding where to go with it. Giddey kicks to MP. And it's good for 2. 34 points for MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Timberwolves call time. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. Gobert down low. Vucevic defending. Gobert dishes to Conley. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Conley. To stop the drought. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by MP. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. Here's Giddey. MP outside. Outside, White. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Randall against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams can't get it to go. On the wing, MP. Edwards defending. And it's good, 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Gobert, the pass to Kanal. Chicago grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Randall. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And here is MP. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Here's Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Right there, Smith operating as an opportunist saves that possession.
Edwards against MP. Edwards.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP outside. Misses off the left iron. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Carter outside. Takes it off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now Dillingham over Carter. Second chance effort. Vucevic with the rebound. Well, Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Back to Carter. Pass to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. MP kicks to Giddey. And the basket is good. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
It's taken away by Smith. And here's the fast break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Gobert down low. Vucevic on him. Gobert gets the bucket. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Carter with the bounce pass. Smith finds MP. And here is Giddey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Giddey's got 20.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Nice defense from Giddey. MP with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it goes down 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
MP against Edwards. Over MP, hands it from short range.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here is Carter. MP outside. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Dillingham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for Minnesota, Dillingham taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Chicago dictating the flow. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Carter. Left side, ball. Just 5 to shoot. Whistle blows, bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
That's good from Ball. Now here's Randall. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.